Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branches and our corporate offices firmly rooted in South Dakota, you can count on Bank West for solutions and service backed by hometown values. We've been there and we'll be there. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Learn more at bankwest-sd.bank. Member FDIC.
At Wilbur Ellis, our forward-thinking approach to crop protection, nutrition, and seed development combines years of service and expertise to the latest technology wherever you are, whatever your needs. We offer seed sales, providing Integra, DeKalb, and NK seed, fertilizer and chemical application, which includes ground and air spray, and more. Much more. We're proud to sponsor all area sports and activities, with locations in Miller, Highmore, and Blunt. Wilbur Ellis.
With our new online loan application, you can go to our website and apply for a loan when it's most convenient for you.
I'm Smokey Mark, glad to have the microphone in here tonight. As your Pierre Governors come in at 6-2, they'll take on the Douglas Lady Patriots at 1-7 out in here tonight. So we ought to have a pretty good one. You look over here at the Patriots, they support, they got a 6'2 gal. She's a sophomore out there, so we'll see how that can kind of handle out. Tough game as they had this last game against Bismarck out there. They lost that one. We talked to the coach about that a little bit, and we'll bring that up to you here in a little bit. Our pregame here is brought to you by Bank West. Glad to have them aboard out in here. So we'll get right to the pregame out in here as we get the opportunity. We had a chance to talk to a couple of the girls out in here. Elise Christensen was the first one up, and we're going to put that one up for you here.
With me, I have Elise Christopherson, one of the senior leaders on this Governor team. Looking forward, 2 losses is all. 6-2, that's not a bad lick. What do you think so far?
Nope, I mean, there was one game we had a rocky start, but we are going strong from there. We had a good fight against Bismarck, and we're rolling right now, so hoping to keep that up.
Well, you come in after the Christmas break. Is everybody fat and sassy?
Yes, definitely. I had a lot of practices under us since our Lakota Tech game got moved, so I think we're ready for a game.
Absolutely. So, is this your second or third game back from after the break?
This is our second, or third. We have Watertown, Washington, and Lincoln.
Okay.
Okay, I actually don't know. 3?
You don't know. As long as you're here, you don't know what else, right? You don't know. You're a senior, graduating senior, so where are you headed there, girl?
Well, I actually can't make up my mind, but I got it down to a few. I'm not sure yet.
Well, you don't have to. When you're 18 years old, I don't think you have to know what you're going to do with the rest of your life, you know. So, anybody you want to give a shout-out to out there? The whole world's listening to you.
Shout out.
Gotta say hi, Mom.
Okay, I'll say hi to my mom. And it's my uncle's birthday, so I'll say hi to my Uncle Michael.
Thanks, Elise Christopherson.
Well, thanks to Elise Christofferson for doing that for us out in here. We've got a couple other. Let's go right on here, and I had a chance to talk with Grace Richter, also one of the starters down here. We'll see if we can bring her up here.
With me here, I have Grace Richter, junior. You get to go back next year. That's not a bad deal. Come into this game 6-2. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I am having fun. It's a new experience starting on varsity and playing with all the new girls, but they really took me under their wing. So we're all clicking pretty good right now.
Absolutely. This is your third game back, from the break.
Yep.
Did you come back sassy from the Christmas break?
Yeah, I did. I think we're all ready to play after the long break.
Did he run you hard?
Just a little bit. Not too bad, though.
Yeah. How's school going?
Good.
Oh, good.
Nothing too exciting.
Nothing too exciting, huh? Okay. Well, which direction do you think you're heading? Are you a science and math girl, or are you an English type?
Science and math.
Science and math. You want to be a scientist?
Not necessarily a scientist, but maybe something in that field.
There you go. Either that or get married and have 10 kids.
I don't know about that.
Who do you need to say hello to out there?
I'll say hello to my parents watching the game at home.
That sounds great. Thanks for joining me in here.
Yep.
That was Grace Richter out there. So good to have her join us in here a little bit. So it's all about the kids. We like talking about the kids. We like talking to the kids out there. This pregame out here brought to you by Bank West. Well, we're going to go back to the studio. We'll have a quickie timeout. We'll come back and we'll look at the matchups. We'll get a chance to talk to Coach Bebout. I'm Smokey Mark. You're listening to KGFX 1060 AM along with 1031 AM. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Getting loan approval fast and easy. Our local lenders are available to assist you if you have any questions. We make it pain-free to get that loan you've been wanting. We're an equal housing lender. Oahe Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union since 1955. Federally insured by NCUA.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. American Bank and Trust.
One way American Bank and Trust enjoys giving back to the Pierre community is through our Spirit Card program. These cards are a great way to give back to our schools and show hometown pride. Call or stop in today to get your own Spirit Card. Go Governors!
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Back here to Box Elder as we come to you live from the Douglas School here in Box Elder, right next to the Ellsworth Air Force Base. So I'm Smokey Mark, going to bring you all the action out in here tonight. Brian just texted me, here's a halftime score of the boys. It's the Pierre Governors 32, the Douglas Patriots 15 at the half. That's a boys score out there right now. We look at this matchups out in here, not bad. I look at Ryan Berry comes out. She's a senior, definitely one of the leaders out in there. And also you look at Reese Terwilliger. She'll do a great job for him out in there. Talking to Coach Clark over there of the Lady Patriots, he lost his best player to a broken arm. That was number 11, that's Raina Johnson, so she's out. He's actually starting. You look at three sophomores and a freshman out in here tonight. They come in at 1-7. He said it's been a bit of a struggle so far. And we were talking a little bit, and he just said volleyball seems to be much bigger than basketball. Said he's got some kids that are doing both sports, but not every one of them. So out in here. So anyhow, tough sledding out in here for the Douglas Lady Patriots right now. We're in a beautiful, beautiful gym over in here. We really enjoy that. Hey, don't forget the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team and reminds you to buckle up every trip, every time out there. So we're going to bring you, we got a chance to talk to Coach Bebout. We'll see what he has to say about things. Give me a minute here to pull her up and we'll. Okay, here's Coach Bebout.
Coach Bebout, good to have you back here. Good to see you again. I got to see you in Spearfish and Sturgis this last time, but now we've had Christmas break. Are you running the girls hard, trying to get them back in shape?
I think they've been doing a good job of that, actually. So we're at, a good point. We just had a week off where we got some good work in, so hopefully that'll help and keep us in the right condition.
You bet. You're coming in at 6-2. You only had 2 losses out there. This last one was to Bismarck. Tell me a little bit about that game.
Oh, it's just a back and forth battle. We knew it was going to be a tough game. Bismarck's a really good team up there in North Dakota, so we did a lot of really, really good things. We really D'd up and kind of took away their two key players, which we knew we were going to have to do, but in the end, it just comes down to one or two plays sometimes, and they made them when we didn't. We went 5 for 19 from the free throw line, which is not a normal thing for us. So just one of those days where we didn't quite get it done, but a lot of good things at the same time from that game.
What's ahead for you, Coach?
We go to Brandon Valley on Thursday, and then next week we got Aberdeen Central and Gorman. So yeah, it starts to get really busy now coming up.
Well, we all love it. It's basketball. Can't ask for anything more, can we?
I'm sure the girls would rather be playing games than practicing 5 days a week. So
absolutely. Who you need to give a shout out to, Coach?
Oh, shout outs. Give a shout out to my 3rd graders who do an amazing job when I have to leave a little bit early. So love my 3rd graders, and I'll see them in the morning.
Sounds great. Head Coach Bebout. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Head Coach Bebout, thank you for that interview out in there today. So looks like they're gearing up out here and trying to get ready to go on with this. Let's see here. Let's talk about the keys to success out in here. Keys to success in this game, I think you look at the Pierre Lady Govs, they're going to have to control 6'2". Chloe Shreve out there at 6'2", she's just a sophomore, but I believe that they're going to go ahead and bring in the big gals from the Pierre Govs. They are a physical group. I really think that the physicality of the Lady Govs is going to outshine the Lady Patriots out in here tonight. You look at the Lady Patriots, they are young. As we said, they start a 9th grader and 2 sophomores out there and 1 senior. So that's kind of a tough one out there. Oh, let's pass along a JV score here. JV girls, it was Pierre 49, Douglas 13 in JV girls action out in there. And so we're about 3 minutes away from the start out in here. We'll give you the starting lineup. Don't go away too far. We'll be back in about 90 seconds. I'm Smokey Mark. You're listening to KGFX 1060 AM and 103.1 FM. Back in 90 seconds.
Ask for it. Nonstop flights between Pierre and Minneapolis. Now you can book nonstop flights from Pierre to Minneapolis and Denver on Denver Air Connection. 1-hour flights on 50-passenger jets with fares starting at just $119 one way. Seats are limited and restrictions apply. Business, pleasure, a game, a winter getaway. It's easy when you fly from Pierre. Visit DenverAirConnection.com/Expedia to book your trip today. Skip the drive. Fly from Pierre Regional Airport. Minneapolis flights begin November 30th.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The best Western Ramco. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Welcome back here to Box Elder as we come to you live from the Douglas School out in here as we get ready to bring you Pierre Lady Govs against the Douglas Lady Patriots. I'm Smokey Mark, glad to have the microphone in here tonight. We're going to get a little wild and woolly out there, and hopefully I got to tell you something, and I'll tell you this kind of so we don't jinx it out there. It was 30 degrees above zero when I walked into this gym tonight. So that just, yeah, cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your eyes, and here we go. So that was pretty nice. It was 45 below at my place in Wyoming here not long ago. So we're awful glad to have some warmer weather out in there. So our officials tonight out in here, brought to you by the South Dakota General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. The law on the field is brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General out there, Division of Consumer Protection. Our officials tonight, Shane Gottlieb, Tim Vogel, and Justin Tobar out there. We're about ready to have the national anthem in here. And then we'll get the announcement of the starting lineups for you. Whoa. There we go. So everybody getting ready for this one. You can hear the crowd in the background out here. Not too bad a crowd. Pretty good following here from Pierre out in here. They said the roads were pretty good, so we like to see that. They talk about good sportsmanship on and off the court. We like to see that. Remember, we're all cousins because we share the same Uncle Sam. There you go. So here's the national anthem. We'll let you listen in as we do. They've got the Douglas High School pep band out there going to play it. Well, as we hear our nation's greatest song, we'd like to offer all our thank yous and God bless you to all our men and women in uniform out there today. Thank you for what you do so we can do what we do out here. So, okay, the visitors coming out here for the, starting lineup brought to you by Montana Dakota Utilities. They'll start them this way. Your Pierre Lady Govs, 6-2. They'll start wearing number 3, a 5'8 senior, Elise Christofferson. Wearing number 10, a 5'6 junior, Lennox Dupree. Wearing number 13, a 5'8 senior, Ryan Berry. Wearing number 15, a 5'11 senior, Reese Terwilliger. And wearing number 23, a 5'9 junior, Grace Richter out there. So that's how they'll start that out there tonight. So good to see that. Coach Bebout out in the middle. And now for the hometown out in here, Douglas Lady Patriots. They started out this way. Here you go. Wearing number 3, a 5'4 freshman, that's Coley Cruz. Coley Cruz. There she comes out. Wearing number 10, a 5'6 sophomore, Ramsey Johnson. Wearing number 22, a 5'10 senior, Bailey Clark. Wearing number 24, a 5'7 sophomore, Olivia Harris. And wearing number 30, a 6'2 sophomore, that's Chloe Shreve. So that's how they'll start them out there tonight. What a great pep band they have here. I'll tell you, you heard the national anthem from them, and they played some pretty nice music earlier too out there. So beautiful gym here in Douglas. If you're not familiar with it, it's right off of Ellsworth Air Force Base. So a lot of these kids that go to school here, their folks are in the service over here on the Air Force Base. And they talk about bringing in the B-1 bomber in here, so they're going to add more kids. Lots of construction going on around here. This place is going to grow, get a little bit bigger out there. Hope you're ready. I'm ready. Tip-off brought to you by Dakota Mart in Fort Pierre. Here we go, and there's the tap. They send it down. Patriots with it. Going to bring the ball back out up here. It's Cruz. Cruz steps up from the three-point line. Panks tries to bank it, can't get it. Rebound pulled out of there by the Govs. Now moving the ball back around. Here comes Barry. Barry with it. She'll be the chief out there, taking it down over in here to Dupree. Back to Barry. Gives it off over the left side up here to Christofferson. Now back over in here to Dupree. Dupree up with a shot for three. That's good. Yeah, you betcha. Now bringing it back up under pressure, giving the ball down in here over to Cruz. Almost a steal, and no call there out of there. Dupree could have got rung up for that one. Shot goes up, no good. She travels and will go the other way. You can see why Coley Cruz out there for the Patriots got in the starting lineup. She is some kind of hand now. She's an athlete. Barry's going to bring the ball back up. Glad to have you join us in here. Govs 3-0. Back over in here on your Wagner Auto scoreboard. Now skip pass over the right side. Trying to take the ball back down. Back up in here to Barry. Gives it right side. Shot goes up by Dupree. That's good. Another three. Yeah, you betcha. 6-0 out there. Govs with it. Full court pressure going to be played. Now bringing the ball back up. Here comes Cruz. Cruz with it in the backcourt. Takes the ball across the timeline. Looking. Back off over to the left side. Swings the ball back up. Clark with it. Up on top to Cruz. Cruz with it into the backcourt, looking right there. Dupree walking on her, taking the ball off over the right side, over to Harris, tries to feed it in there again. Lob pass over the top, trying to get it back out of there, down to Shreve. Shreve puts it up, that's no good. Rebound out of there by Barry. Ryan Barry with it, she'll take it back up. Boy, she can play basketball along with kicking that football and that soccer ball out there, swinging it off over to the left side to Christofferson, moving the ball back around. Now taking it down the lane, and we got a foul call. Grace Richter will draw that foul. The junior out there. See if we can look on their scoreboard and tell who's foul out there. It goes up and in. That's good out there by Barry. So the threes are raining out there. So Harris is going to pick that one up, and we got a timeout on the court. We're going to do the same. You're listening to KGFX. 1060 AM, 103.1 FM. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota. Welcome back to the Owyhee Federal Credit Union Press Box. Owyhee Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Cruz gets on her horse. She'll put up a deuce. Finally, the Patriots get on the board. Smooking the ball back over to the left side. Try to take it down the middle. Knocked out of there. Govs touch it last. Retrieved out of there. Shreve come up with it. Gets it up on top to Cruz. Cruz picking it up. Right there, Dupree hawking on her. Gives the ball off to the right side on the wing. No good. Rebound out of there by the Govs. They'll get it back off to Barry. Barry, the chief out there, sends the ball up ahead in here. And shot goes up, no good. What do they call? Foul on the floor. So that'll be a Douglas foul. Let's see who they call. They're going to call Bailey Clark on that foul. So that's 2. We'll talk about the change in the rules this year. Now bringing it back out, Dupree, and they're going to call Dupree for the travel. So Johnson will have the ball on the inbounds. Full court pressure going to be played. Looking. They get the ball in quickly over in here to Shreve. Shreve with it, trying to take it down. Knocked out of there. Lennox Dupree got a hand on it last. Governors 9, Patriots 2 out there on your Wagner Auto scoreboard. Shreve will have the ball on the inbounds. Excuse me, that was Clark. Now taking the ball down off over the right side, backing it back out. There's Cruz. Cruz with it, right side on the angle, right there Dupree hawking her. And we're going to go the other way. Good defense played out there by Lennox Dupree. So it creates the turnover out there, and Pierre will have it back. They got a 7-point lead, 9-2. Barry's going to bring the ball across the timeline. Swings the ball off over the left side, over in here to Terwilliger. Try to feed it down low. With a turnaround, shot goes up, no good. Partially blocked, cleared back out of there. Now taken away out of there by the Patriots. They'll get it up here to Cruz. Cruz with it, the freshman. She'll take it off over the left side, right there. Hawking on her is Dupree. Looking, trying to get it in down low, loose ball. Pulled back out of there, gives it off over to the left side. Moving the ball back around, that's Clark. Clark puts up the shot, in, that's good. You bet, Bailey Clark knocking it down, 9-4 out there. Governor still with the lead, taking it down. Boy, they hit 3 threes right off from the get-go out there. So who we got coming in? That's Riley LaJoy coming in. That'll sit down Bailey Clark. Skip the ball over the top. They get it to Williger. Back over in here to Dupree. She lays it up and in. That's good. You betcha. She's got 8 in the game quickly. Now taking the ball back up, moving it back around. LaJoy with it, gets it off over the left side to Cruz. Cruz down the lane, puts it up, no good. Put back and a foul will be called. That'll be a Lady Gov foul. And they're going to call, I think Dupree's going to pick that one up. Yeah, Dupree's going to pick up that one. That's her first. Stepping up the line over here will be Chloe Shreve. Shreve eyes it up. She's the 6'2 gal. And no good. Okay, checking in. As soon as I can see her number, I'll tell you. Shreve eyeing it up, putting it up there. That's good. So she gets 1 out of 2. Going to bring it down here the other way. Cutting in here, there's Taylor. Taylor's still checked into the game. Moving it back around, snap pass down low into Terwilliger. She puts it up, that's no good. Rebound, popping the ball back up. Great ball movement, now taken away out of there by Cruz. Cruz with it, has stolen by Dupree. Dupree down the lane, she puts it up, that's no good. Pulled back out of there by Shreve. Now get the ball outlet over in here to Cruz. Patriots on the attack. They get it down over in here to Shreve. Shreve with it, looking back around, needs some help. Gets it off over the right side to Johnson. Johnson puts up a shot. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Lady Govs. Up ahead here to Dupree. Dupree gets it off to Barry. Barry for 3. That's off the front rim. That's no good. And pulled back out of there by the Patriots. And Cruz on an attack. Takes it down over the left side to Harris. Harris down the lane. And she'll be fouled and go to the line. Lady Govs will pick up the foul. Elise Christofferson going to pick up that foul. Remember, you can catch all the games live here on the video from Live Ticket out there. Free throw is up. That's good. She'll have another one coming. Harris gets the first one. That'll get her in the paper. Putting it up there. That's good. So Harris knocking it down. She's got 2 in the contest. 11-7, cutting down the lead out there. Pierre on top right now. There's Barry. Barry with it. Back up here to Dupree. Gives it off over the left side in here to Christofferson. Back out up on top. Snap pass down low to Terwilliger. Shot goes up by Dupree. That's good. Count the 3. You betcha. That's 3 threes here in the first quarter for that young lady. Now sending the ball back up, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Barry. Patriots will have it. Governors 14, Patriots 7 out there. So Patriots with the ball on the inbounds. Getting the ball right into Schroyer. Back over in here to Cruz. Lob pass down low, turnaround shot up in. That's good out there. LaJoy checks in off the bench, and she gets a basket. So 16-7, the Patriots trying to fight back in here. Here comes Barry. Barry goes off over the left side. Needs some help. Back to Dupree. Dupree for 3. That's off the rim. That's no good. Pulled back out of there. Loose ball. Rebound out of there by Taylor. And knocked him down. I didn't look and see who got that one. I looked down at the, should have looked up 15. Okay, that was Barry. Terwilliger, you bet. Terwilliger with the basket. Taking it back out. Shreve had the handle on it. Right there, Terwilliger's hawking on her. Boy, I zigged when I should have zagged on that one. So coming in here for Douglas. Ramsey Johnson is out there. You've got Schroyer stays in there right now. LaJoy. Now getting it back over the right side to Cruz. Cruz with it, right side on the angle. Now picking the ball back up, down to the baseline. Looking back around, needs some help, skips it over. Taken away by Barry. Barry with it, sends the ball up ahead. In here to Christofferson. She lays it up and in, that's good. 18-9 out there, 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Trying to bring it up under full court pressure. Seeing the ball into the middle, now taken away by Christofferson. Back off over the right side. In here, back out up on top. Taylor had it, now skip pass over the left side. Dupree down the lane, puts up a short J. In and out, that's no good. Rebound out of there by Shreve. Shreve with it, outlets it. 1:27 on the clock. Gets it over in here to Cruz. Cruz with it, trying to dribble through. She gets right by everybody. Pulls it back up. Right there, Dupree working on her. Down the lane, puts it up and in. That's good. Wow, she is some kind of athlete now. That's a good matchup between her and Dupree out there. Off over the right side. Dupree with it, looking, gets it off to Barry. Barry in the backcourt, looking, back over the left side. Moving the ball back around in here to Richter. Back out up on top, gets it over to Barry. Snap pass down low. Shot goes up and in. That's good by Taylor. Under a minute to play here, 20-11. Govs on top. Looking, still full court pressure. Taking it off over in here to Cruz. Skip the ball ahead, now taken away by Christofferson. Down the lane, shot goes up and in again by Gracelyn Taylor. Good pass out there, now bringing the ball back up. Boy, the pressure's been tough on the Patriots. Coach Clark over there pacing the sidelines. So Cruz will have the ball on the inbounds. Skipping the ball long, gets it off over in here to the left side to Johnson. Johnson tries to skip it over the top, taken away by Barry. Barry sending the ball way up ahead. Too much, too far, too fast, and that'll be a turnover. So Cruz will have the ball in. 28.4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Looking. Got to get somewhere. Now skips the ball long. Now taken out of there by Taylor. Taylor with it. Gets it back over to the left side to Christofferson. In here to Barry. 22 seconds on the clock. Moving the ball back down. Off over to the right side. Looking over in here to Dupree. Dupree right side on the angle. Looking back up. 13 seconds. Going to try to make it. Gets it up here to Barry. Barry with it. Being hawked hard up there. Down the lane. Pulls up for a 10-footer. That's good. Ryan Barry. She gets her first field goal out there, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. At the end of one quarter, it is your Pierre Governors with 24 and the Douglas Lady Patriots with 11. I'm Smokey Mark. You're listening to KGFX 1060 AM, 103.1 FM. We'll be back with the second quarter in 1 minute.
I want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Hey, Tyler with Summit Contracting here. Let's talk about building on your farm. One of the great things about working with Summit Contracting is that we are the farm builders. We build premium grain systems and any structure that goes on your farm. It's never too early to start a project. We'll create a layout to ensure your structures are perfectly placed for today and the future. Let's get started on your farm project at buildsummit.com.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Welcome back here to the Douglas High School as we get ready to get underway with the second quarter of action out there. So on the inbounds, Christofferson trips it right in, gets it in here to Barry. Barry with it into the backcourt, looking back around. Back into the high post, moving it down to Richter. Try to feed it down low. Terwilliger puts it up, no good, and a foul. She's matched up pretty strong in there with Chloe Shreve. She'll go to the line. Let's see who they give that foul to. I think they're going to give it to Shreve. Terwilliger stepped up the line. Yep, Shreve's going to pick that one up. They start the team fouls over again and can't get the friendly bounce out there. Williger misses that one. We got the Pierre crowd all around us here. That's good. Terwilliger, there you go. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Cross your eyes, and who knows, it worked. Bringing it back. Here we go. Patriots trying to bring the ball back. Out in here, Schroyer with it, gets it back over in here to Cruz. Now sending the ball up ahead in here to Johnson. Johnson with it. She'll take the ball across the timeline. Needs some help. Back over in the left side to Cruz. Cruz with it right there. Dupree right on her. Moving her feet well. Back off over the right side down the lane. Trying to feed it in the middle. Taken away. Now the outlet. Taking the ball back down to Richter. Richter down the lane. She is fouled, and that'll go on Ramsey Johnson. So we'll go to the line, shoot some free throws. Grace Richter, you heard her in the pregame. Just a junior, you get her back next year, folks. Remember, if we get a 30-point lead out there in the second half, they will go to the mercy rule, and that is a running clock. Free throw is up, that's no good. She'll have another one. Glad hand around from her teammates out there. Welcome to everybody watching in here in the live ticket tonight. Second one on the way. That's good. Nothing but net. She just needed a practice shot. Now bringing the ball back up. Moving it out of there. Schroyer gets the ball back off over to Cruz. They try to get her in the trap. She'll take it down over the right side. And they're going to call a foul. We'll let her. Okay. Who are they going to call that on out here? Terwilliger's going to pick that one up. On the inbounds, they get it into Cruz. Now back off over the right side to Clark. Clark back to Cruz. Cruz with it into the backcourt, looking back around. Back off over the right side, over in here to Johnson. Trying to feed the ball into the middle, left side. Cruz with it, goes down, now turned away. Right there, Barry working on her. Taking it down the lane, steps through, scoops it up and in, that's good. Coley Cruz, she's got 6 out there. She's just a freshman, folks. There's a shot from Dupree for 3. That rattles in and out. That's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Patriots. Now they'll outlet it and get it over to Cruz. Cruz with it, right side, gets it over the left side to Schroyer. Feeds the ball into the middle to Clark, trying to get that press breaker to work. Back over in here to Schroyer. Schroyer with it, turns the page, back over to the left side. Now moving the ball back around. Johnson up with a shot. That's good. Johnson knocking it down out there. 26-13. Govs on top of the Patriots. 26-15 out there. There's a 3 in and out. No good out there from Dupree. She was hot to start with in that first quarter. Knocked down 3 threes out there. So you got 24. Let's see who's coming in. 24 and 41. That's Harris and LaJoy coming into the game for Douglas. Out there now, the officials conferring out there. 6:15 to play in the second quarter. Pierre Lady Govs with 26 and the Douglas Lady Patriots with 15 out there right now. I think they're getting everything all right. Now we're ready to go. So LaJoy will trigger the ball in. Getting the ball right in here to Shreve. Shreve looking back around, picks up the dribble. Hands the ball back off over in here to Cruz. Cruz is a one-man wrecking crew all on her own. Now taking the ball back up. Cruz across the timeline. What do we got? 10. You bet. So Pierre creates the turnover down there. Good defense being played. Christofferson will have the ball on the inbound. Get it right into Barry. Barry, I keep telling her, don't kick the ball out there. This is basketball. Back out up on top to Christofferson. Gives it off over the left side to Barry. Snap pass to Williger. Shot goes up, in and out, no good. Knocked out of bounds, should be Lady Govs. Now skipping the ball long to Terwilliger. Gets it off over the right side. In here to Christofferson. Barry with it, takes it down, and she is mugged. So let's see if that goes on Shreve. It looks to me like that's who they're going to give it to. That's number 2 on her. No. Ramsey's going to pick that one up. Barry puts up the shot. That's good. Knocking that one down. Okay, coming back in. Here comes Schroyer into the game. That's going to sit down Cruz. Harris out there along with Shreve and Clark. Barry made the first one. She'll eye up the second one. Puts it up there. That's good. Now bringing the ball back up. Getting the ball off over in here to Schroyer. Knocked out of bounds. Good hustle play out there. Good pressure being played by the Lady Govs. They're on top of this one, 28-15. Harris with the ball on the inbounds in the corner, getting the ball right in here to Shreve. Shreve with it. She'll pick up the dribble. Needs some help. Getting the ball over to the right side to Clark. Now send the ball up ahead. Loose ball on the deck. Pulled back out of there. Schroyer comes up with it. Gets it up on top. In here to Clark. Clark picks up the dribble. She'll take it down over the right side. Gets a pick set. Tried to work it down low. In here to Shreve. Shreve stepping through. Shot goes up. That's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Dupree. Now tipped out of there. Schroyer taking it down the lane. Stole away, and a foul will be called. And if that goes on Shreve, that'll be 3 on her. Nope. See who they're going to call on this one. Yeah, that's 2 on Chloe Shreve out there. So Barry will have the ball on the inbounds. Far side underneath their own basket, and getting the ball up in here to Christofferson. Up on top, gives it off over the right side. In here to Terwilliger. Now feeds it over the left side. Good smart ball movement. Now picking it back up. Back out up on top to Barry. Barry with it. She makes things happen. Now over in here to Christofferson. Snap pass down low. Turnaround shot. That's in and out. That's no good. Out there by Terwilliger. Terwilliger struggling a little bit here in the early parts of this game. So on the inbounds, Clark's going to trigger it in. She baseball passes it down, now taken away. Getting the ball over in here to Richter. Gets it right back. Richter with it. Looking up on top over the left side to Christofferson. Finds it off to Barry. Barry with it. She tries to drive and she's fouled. Boy, she's some kind of athlete, I'll tell you that. Okay, they're going to give that to Olivia Harris. That's her second one out there. Stepping up the line, Ryan Barry. She's perfect 2 of 2 right now from the free throw line. Putting it up there, and that's good. Okay, we've got Johnson and Cruz coming back into the game. Cruz makes things happen for the Lady Patriots out there. Barry stepped up there. Perfect 3 of 3. I won't brag on her too much. Eyes it up. Sends it up there. I bragged on her too much. I missed that one. Pull it back out of there. Back in here. Shot goes up for Terwilliger. That's good. That's a 2. Terwilliger just inside the arc. Sending the ball back up. Here comes Clark. Clark with it. 4:23 to the break. We're in the second quarter. Govs 31, Patriots 15. So Patriots will have the ball right at the half-court line. Looking, getting the ball right in here to Clark. Clark with it, back over the right side to Cruz. Cruz with it, trying to feed it down low, and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Terwilliger. Terwilliger really stepping in and matching up hard with Chloe Shreve, the 6'2" sophomore. So Clark she'll inbound the ball. Clark looking, needs to get it somewhere. Now sending the ball over. What do we got? We got a foul, and they're going to call Terwilliger on the foul. That's number 2 on her out there. So they'll try it again. Bailey Clark, the 5'10" senior, out there for the Patriots, looking. Now getting the ball in over in here to Johnson. Johnson with it, back to Cruz. Cruz with it, left side. Moving it back around, there's Dupree. Dupree on a touch-up, no over and back. Now taking the ball down over the right side, in there. Shot goes up and in, that's good. Cruz knocking it down. She's got 8 in the contest now. What a great athletic youngster. Back off over in here to the left side. Moving it back around, and here's Richter. Taking the ball down low. Turnaround shot in and out, no good by Barry. Pulled back out of there. Cruz going to get on her horse. Out of there, almost lose it. Good pick set out there by Clark. Now taking it down over the right side. Now stole right back out of there by Christofferson. Christofferson down the lane. Lays it up and in. That's good. 33-17. Now bringing the ball back up. There's another steal down the lane. Lays it up. That's good and one. So Richter gets her first field goal, and she'll go to the line. See if she can score a 3-point play. Patriots really struggling with the pressure out there. Coming in here for Pierre is Graceland Taylor. Also coming back in, Taryn Schroyer, it looks like. So we're going to step the line. Richter, see if she can let them post the foul out there. They haven't put it up yet. Free throw is up and can't get that one to go. She's 1 out of 3 from the line so far. Beautiful gym, beautiful scoreboard they have here too. So Patriots have the ball, 3:21 to play in the second quarter. Govs 35, Patriots 17 on the inbounds. Getting the ball, and then there's a foul right there. That's going to go on Grace Richter. That'll be her first. Cruz will have the ball, far side. Try to get it in, full court pressure being played again. Looking, finally getting it in, back over in here to Schroyer. And we got a foul call. If they call, let's see, if they call Richter again, we'll let him put it up out here. Yeah, Richter's going to pick up that foul. That's number 2 on her pretty quick out there. So on the inbounds, here come the Patriots. They'll send the ball long, stole right back, and losing it out. And there's Christofferson. She's looking for somewhere to step, and she lost the ball out of her possession out there. We got a timeout on the court. We're going to do the same. 3:12 to play in the second quarter. Pierre Lady Governors 35. It's Douglas Lady Patriots 17. I'm Smokey Mark. You're listening to KGFX 1060 AM, 103.1 FM. We'll be back in 1 minute.
That moment when you realize your furnace is stone cold busted. We're talking a real put on every sweater you own, I can't feel my feet, penguin predicament. But fear not, there's an expert for that.
Let your local heating experts at Pites Service Experts keep you warm with $50 off any furnace repair.
Like it toasty? There's an expert for that.
Call Pites Service Experts at 866-EXPERTS.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Maximize your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. Here come the Patriots on the charge. See what they can get done here late in this. And we got everybody hitting the deck out there. They're going to say she just lost it out, so we'll go the other way. Okay, who are they going to sit here? We got some bright shoes. That's going to sit down Christofferson. See who they're bringing in. Got a big top knot, I can tell you that. Looks like Sargent. Yeah, Sargent into the game out there now. Brianna Sargent. Now bringing it off over the right side. There's Barry. Gets it back out up on top to Terwilliger. Terwilliger looks at the high post. And they're going to call her for the travel. She scooted a little. Good call by our officials. I think they ought to be wearing polka dots instead of stripes tonight. So Cruz will have the ball on the inbounds. 2:48 to play. 35-17. Pierre on top. Now they get the ball right in here to Harris. Harris takes it down the lane. Needs some help. Back up in here to Cruz. Cruz with it looking back around. Needs to get a pick set. Boy, she handles the ball well. Back out in the backcourt. Looking back around. Back over the left side. Back out up on top. Over in here to Clark. Lob pass down low in here to Shreve, and a foul will be called. Trying to get to the big 6'2" gal down low. Boy, I'll tell you what, they just have not had an answer for the pressure out here. And Terwilliger going to pick up her third out there. Eyes it up and puts it up there. In and out, no good. Shreve missed that one. She's now 1 out of 3. Now checking in over in here. Addie Soma coming into the game for Pierre. Shreve eyes it up, puts it up there. That's good. Now 2 out of 4 from the line. 35-18, Govs on top. Now bringing the ball back down. Here comes Dupree. Dupree sets it off over the right side, taking the ball into the middle, up there by Taylor. Now back out up on top to Sargent. Looking back around. Dupree for 3. That's good. Lennox Dupree. She is outside of her mind tonight. Looking. Skipping the ball long to try to get it in. Taking the ball back down here to Harris. Harris down the lane. She puts it up and in. That's good. Her first field goal out there. Bringing the ball back up. Here comes Dupree. Dupree will attack right down the center line. Looking, get it off over the right side. In here to Taylor. Taylor down the lane. Gets it back off. Back over to the left side. 3 ball on the way. In and out, no good. Back in there. Shot goes up by Taylor. In and out, no good. Dupree chasing down the rebound. Moves it back in. Try to get it down low. In over here to Soma. And then it's thrown out of bounds. Checking in here, Christofferson coming back in. Sargent will have a seat. So, okay, now here we go. On the inbounds, Cruz with it, getting the ball, and there's a tripping foul. That's going to go against Soma. Soma picking that one up. That's her first out there. So we'll go to the line, shoot some free throws. If you're not aware of the new rules this year, 5 team fouls mean you go to the line and shoot 2. There is no 1 plus the bonus anymore. They zero it out at the end of each quarter out there. Free throws up, in and out, no good by Cruz. No more 7, then you go to the bonus. That Cruz knocking that one down. Now bringing the ball back up. Sending the ball off over the right side, over in here to Taylor. Getting it back, Taylor with it, up on top, moving over the left side to Dupree. Dupree with it, little jab step, nowhere to go. Steps back for a 3, rims it in and out, no good. Rebound out of there by Christofferson. Sends the ball off over the right side, back out up on top to Richter. Back over to Richter, Richter right side on the angle, looking. Gets it in there, 1:03 on the clock. Takes the ball down low to Taylor. Taylor gets it back out up on top, and they're going to call a foul. Double dribble, that's what they're going to call out there. So Graceland Taylor guilty of the charge. .58 seconds on the clock to the break. So Cruz will have the ball on the inbound. Still full court pressure going to be played. Cruz looking. Getting the ball right in, over in here to Harris. Harris with it, heads it off over to Cruz. Cruz with it, takes it off over the right side. Boy, they can't hardly catch up with her. Backing it back out. Great stop and go. Takes it down the line. Now try to throw it away. Outlet over in there, and the Govs throw it away, and we'll come right back. I don't care what kind of uniform you're playing. I'll tell you what, Coley Cruz is some kind of athlete. So Douglas will have the ball right at the half court. We got 43.9 seconds on the clock. Welcome to everybody watching on the live ticket tonight. Looking. Gets it back over in here to the left side to Harris. Harris looking back around. They double team her. She steps through, and they're going to call a foul. That should go on Barry. Barry the Chief out there. Don't kick the ball, Ryan Barry. Kick the extra points for the football team. One heck of a soccer player. Whew. Stepping up the line. Out here is Harris. Puts it up and in. That's good. She's a perfect 3 for 3 from the line here tonight. She'll have one more. Both teams with five team fouls. Second one, that's good. Harris knocking down. She's 4 of 4 from the line. Bringing the ball back up. Here comes Barry. Barry with it. Looking back around. She's going to take it off over the left side. Dupree for 3. That's good. She has got 5 threes in the game right now. She got 17 points total out there. Now bringing the ball back up here the other way. Harris with it. Now taking the ball down over the right side. There's Cruz. Cruz with it, picking it back up. Needs some help out there. Moving it back around, putting up the shot, and that's no good, and we're going to go the other way. 0.7 on the clock. Boy, it has been the Lennox Dupree show shooting threes tonight. So on the inbounds, here comes Barry down the lane, puts it up, no good. That's the end of the first half of play. At the end of one half, don't go away too far. We'll be back with the CHS River Plains halftime show. I'm Smokey Mark. You're listening to KGFX 1060 AM, 1031 FM. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the halftime stats.
See website for license details.
Synergy's Sign Company, the area's newest sign company in Platte. We offer signage solutions for your business, from custom signs and banners to digital displays, autographics, and more. We'll help your business create a memorable impression. Synergy Sign Company, from custom signs to digital displays. Give us a call at 605-337-2686 or visit us online at synergysignco.com.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Lemon wants to stop the music.
Allied Plumbing and Heating is your contact for business, farm, commercial, and residential plumbing needs located in Pierre. No job is too big or small for Allied. Put our over 50 years of experience to work for you. At Allied Plumbing and Heating, the only surprise we want for our customers is how fast they get the job done. That's why we offer free estimates on every single service, no hidden charges. Give them a call today at Allied Plumbing and Heating. Remember, you can rely on your allies.
Dano's Marine in Fort Pierre is your one-stop shop for all things boats and watercraft. They are your local Vexus and Alumacraft boat dealer, some of the best boats on the water. Dano's also offers a full line of services to maintain your boat out of the water so you can enjoy more time on the water. Their certified technicians proudly service Yamaha, Mercury, and Evergreen motors. Stop in today to visit about your next watercraft. Dano's Marine, proud sponsor of Pierre and Fort Pierre athletics and events.
For over 70 years, Pitt's Design Build has earned our reputation locally for serving communities across South Dakota. We provide design and building services for schools, hospitals, churches, commercial offices, multifamily housing, and so much more. Pitt's Design Build is conveniently located in Pierre, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls to serve you and your organization. We bring value to our clients by facilitating the design and/or construction process. Give us a call today and check us out at pittsdesignbuild.com for a free building consultation.
When you're thinking of a new or used car, motorcycle, pickup, or RV, think of us. We make all sorts of vehicle loans. We can set you up with payments that fit your budget. So if you have getting some new wheels in mind, stop by and see us. We'll get you the right loan. Dakota Plains Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. We're big on you.
We're small enough to know your name, but we're big on you.
Scott Darnell with Lee Real Estate in Pierre is ready to help you find your dream home. There are 10 things you need to do to buy or sell your home. Number 1, call him at 605-220-2676, and he'll handle the other 9. As your resident realtor on a bike, he will make buying or selling your home feel like a walk in the park, not an Ironman triathlon. Find him on Facebook or email scott@LeeRealEstatePierre.com. Lee Real Estate and Scott are proud sponsors of Central South Dakota Youth Sports and Events broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Olson Plumbing in Pierre provides complete plumbing and drain cleaning services to commercial and residential customers. Olson Plumbing understands how the simple things in life are often the things we can't live without, and running water is the top of the list. Olson Plumbing offers 24/7 emergency services, and they can be at your location in under an hour in most cases. If you need help with your plumbing system, call Olson Plumbing 605-224-6436.
Graham Tire of Pierre is your premier hometown shop, specializing in tires to fit vehicles, from ATVs to large farm equipment and everything in between. At your tire store next door, you can find a plethora of brand name tires that range from 4 to 10 ply and much more. Our highly skilled technicians can handle brakes, heating, and air conditioning. Call us today at 224-8643 or visit us at grahamtire.com. Graham Tire is a proud sponsor of Pierre and surrounding communities' local activities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
At Jan Bussey Ford & Highmore, they've been building partnerships for life by treating customers right, offering a low-pressure sales process, no haggling over price, passing low overhead savings on, and providing a Ford-certified service department fixing it right the very first time. If you're looking for a new Ford, a quality pre-owned vehicle, a new or used ATV, or a trailer, stop by Jan Bussey Ford & Highmore and experience the difference.
Jan Bussey Ford, building partnerships for life.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Stay in a beautiful Black Hills vacation home, the Summit on Dancing Sky near Leeds, South Dakota, in the popular Powder House Pass development. It's a modern rustic design with over 5,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, and 5 baths for you to enjoy. You'll get gorgeous views of the Terry Peak Mountain Range. There's a community pool to enjoy, and you're close to all the attractions like Deadwood, Sturgis, Spearfish, and a whole lot more. The Summit on Dancing Sky. Visit them at dancingsky.com.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 1.9 APR for 72 months. Check out the full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre, South Dakota.
At Ringneck Energy, their mission is to produce renewable energy that adds value to grain and livestock production, enhances the income of their investor partners, and provide a safe, rewarding work environment. Located at 901 Redwood Avenue in Oneida, South Dakota. Call 605-945-6900 or check ringneckenergy.com. A proud supporter of local schools and wishes all students the best of luck in all their activities during the school year, creating economic opportunities in our community.
The word cooperative means working together for a common purpose. At Actegra Cooperative, we are dedicated to supporting the success of our farmers and the health of our communities for generations to come. Rooted in our communities, Actegra strives to instill dedication, determination, and integrity in everything we do, and that includes inspiring the next generation of agricultural leaders.
Dimmick Cheese has been making handmade artisan cheese for over 90 years and has over 25 flavors of cheese. Stop by the store for sampling of all the cheeses. The store also offers several South Dakota-made products. And at the store, find Remedy Brewing on tap. Dimmick Cheese offers gift boxes, and fundraisers are available. To find out more, go to the website, dimmickdairy.com, or call 605-928-3833. And don't forget to check your local grocery store for their premium cheeses and cheese spreads. Dimmick Cheese.
Producers, now's a great time to get your seed meters inspected so you're ready for spring planting. Right now, Grossenberg Implement, your John Deere dealer with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming, is offering $25 labor per row all month long. Contact one of Grossenberg Implement's service managers and schedule your planter's seed meter inspection so it's ready for spring. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product. Go to grossenberg.com for details.
Titan Machinery is actively hiring service technicians to our Case IH team in Highmore, Miller, and Pierre. Whether you are an experienced technician or looking to start your career, Titan has a spot for you. Earn a competitive pay with the potential to make upwards of 6 figures. Titan Machinery offers company HSA and 401k contributions, free single health care, and a generous tool allowance. For more information, log into titanmachinery.com/careers or contact Titan Machinery, your Case IH dealer, at 701-356-0130.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Christofferson, Dupree, Barry, Terwilliger, and Richter out there, and the Govs will get the ball to start. Here comes Barry. Barry with it, feeds it off over the left side of Terwilliger. Now moving it back around. Terwilliger down low. You bank it up and in. That's good. Great pass up there from Barry. Now taking it back up, and almost a steal. Pull it back out of. They just can't handle the pressure. Here comes Cruz. She's the one-man wrecking ball out there. Back off over the left side. Gets it across the timeline. Reaching in. Barry got away with one there. Back off over the right side. Taking it down the lane. Cruz puts it up, in and out, no good. Loose ball down the lane. On the put back up and in, that's good. Out there by Johnson. She's got 4 in the contest. Barry's going to bring the ball back up. Patriots just get back quickly. No pressure there. Taking it over into the left side and up on top to Christofferson. Trying to feed it down low. Terwilliger, excuse me, got my tongue tied on that one. Now bringing the ball back up. Here come Patriots. Patriots with it. In here, there's Cruz. Cruz on the lane. Picked up out of there by Dupree. Dupree with it. She'll take it down off over the left side. Gets it off over in here to Richter. Now skipping the ball back up. Barry going to back it back out of here. Barry with it. Trying to take it in here to Christofferson. Back out up on top, and there's a travel. You bet. Good call by our officials. We're in the third quarter. If you just joined us, Pierre Governors 43, Patriots 25. Glad to have you join me in here tonight. On the inbounds looking, Johnson with it. She'll get it right in over in here to Harris. Harris takes the ball down off over the left side. Looks like the band is going home. What do we got? We got a timeout on the court. We're going to do the same. We're in the third quarter, 6:36 to play. It's the Pierre Governor Lady Govs with 43 and Douglas Lady Patriots 25. We'll be back in 1 minute.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Jump ball out there. Patriots will have it on a possession arrow on the inbounds. They get the ball right in. Now back out up on top. In there, shot goes up from the top of the key. That's good. Counted out there. Olivia Harris gets the first three of the game for the Patriots. 43-28 out there. Lady Govs on top. Barry's going to take it right down the center. Gives it off over the right side in here to Christofferson. Now snap pass down low to Terwilliger. Back in here. Good pass in and out. That was halfway down. Pulled back out of there. Right there. Dupree had that one. She needed to back up about 40 feet. She can make all of them. Now backing it back down the other way. Here comes Cruz. And she gets tied up. Right there, she's tied up. That was Dupree that stepped in there, and possession arrow favors Lady Govs. Govs with the ball on the inbounds. Now taking the ball back up. Here comes Barry. Barry gives it off over the right side to Dupree. Dupree, out three, fakes it, knocks that over into the left side. Christofferson, there's Barry. Barry trying to move it back around. Hands it off to Williger. Now off over the baseline. Shot goes up by Richter. In and out, that's no good. And rebound and outlet quickly. Here they go. Back over in here to Cruz. Cruz with it off over the right side. Dupree right on her hip. Gets a good pick set. Now takes the ball over the right side. Skip pass out up on top over in here to Clark. Clark takes it down, hands the ball back off to Cruz. Right there, Dupree with her. Fights her way through the pick. Now moving the ball back out. Now taking it down the left side. There's Cruz. Blocked out of there, but a foul will be called on Grace Richter. That'll be 3 on her. Stepping up the line will be Coley Cruz. She's 1 out of 2 from the line so far. Free throw is up. That's good. Richter, my buddy Andy calls it, that's the uh-oh foul. Eyes it up and puts it up there. That's good. So knocking that one down. She's now 3 out of 4 from the line. 5:06 to play in the third quarter. Here comes Barry attacking right down the center. Gives it in to Terwilliger at the high post. Gets it right back. Back over the right side to Barry. Now posted over in here to Dupree. Fakes left, goes right, backing it back out. Barry for 3. That's off the rim. That's no good. Knocked out of bounds. And last touched by the Patriots. Coming in is Taylor, Gracelyn Taylor. And that's going to go ahead and sit down Grace Richter. So Dupree will have the ball. Near side underneath their own basket, getting it right into Barry. Barry with it, looking back up on top. Dupree for 3. That's in and out, no good. And over the back, good rebound out of there by Shreve. Shreve with it. She'll outlet it and get it over in here to Cruz. Cruz takes it off over the left side. Dupree comes up, shows her some respect. Now plays down the baseline, nowhere to go. They get her trapped in the corner. Moving the ball back around and trying to save it back out. And they're going to say Patriots step back out of there. Big smile on their faces. That's what we like to see out there. It's a game, folks. It's a game. Cruz with the ball on the inbounds, getting the ball right in here to Barry. Barry will take the ball across the timeline, always attacks from the center. Back off over the left side to Taylor. Taylor up on top to Williger. Looking, snap pass down low, in there to Taylor. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Clark. Clark with it, gets it off over in here to Cruz. Cruz with it. She gets on her horse, takes it down over the left side, feeds it over in here to Shreve. Back over the right side in here to Cruz. Cruz down the lane, feeds it over the left side. Now back out up on top, over in here to Johnson. Johnson feeds it right side to Clark. Clark lob pass down to Shreve, popping it back out. Shot goes up for 3 from Harris. That's good. Olivia Harris knocking down her second 3 of the game out there. And we got another timeout on the court. 3:50 to play in the third quarter of action. It's the Lady Govs with 43, the Lady Patriots 33. I'm Smokey Mark. You're listening to KGFX. We'll be back in 1 minute.
The Fieldhouse in Pierre is your premier spot to watch all the sports, from your local Govs and Lady Govs, as well as Buffs and Lady Buffs, all the way up to your favorite big league teams. Kick back and relax with a pizza, nachos, burgers, or one of our air-fried appetizers. Wash down the food with your pick from our array of premium beverages. Between the action, be sure to check out the unique and plentiful memorabilia throughout the building. We can't wait for you to come in and watch the games with us broadcast on liveticket.tv. The Fieldhouse in Pierre.
The Corner Station Convenience Store and the Crossing Pub are both conveniently located on Pleasant Drive in Pierre, South Dakota. At the Corner Station, grab your favorite hot and cold beverages and snacks while filling your vehicle up with Cenex brand gasoline. The Corner Station also features a super tunnel car wash to keep your vehicle sparkling clean. At the Crossing, grab a cold beverage and check out their selection of appetizers while watching the Stanley County Buffaloes and Pierre Governors live on their big screen televisions. Best of luck to all area students from the Corner Station and the Crossing. Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
5 out there. Who scored that one? I was looking down. Okay, that was out of there. Terwilliger got that one knocked down. Moving the ball back around. See, I zigged when I should have zagged again. Pulled back out of there. Terwilliger with it. So, see where they're going to call. They're going to call Cruz on that foul. That's 1 on her out there. Lady Govs will have it. 45-33, Govs on top of Patriots. Barry's going to take the ball. She's a triple threat lady out there, and they'll knock it out of bounds. Can't hang on to it was Dupree. They'll turn it over. So Johnson will have the ball on the inbounds. Full court pressure going to be played again. Looking. They got to be quick out here. Now skipping the ball long. Loose ball on the deck. Taken away by Dupree. Dupree with it, looking. She moves the ball well. Now takes it down over the right side. Gets it off over to Barry. Barry with it, looking. Jab step. Pulls up for 3 from the wing. That's good. You bet. Ryan Barry knocking down her second 3. As a team, they have 7 threes into the game right now. Patriots with the ball on the inbounds. Terwilliger puts it up. That's good, and 1. There's a steal out of there, and Terwilliger will go to the line, try to cap off a 3-point play. See who they give the foul to out here. Okay, they're going to give that to Shreve, number 3 on her. That's her foul. Stepping up the line will be Reese Terwilliger. 1 out of 2 from the line so far. Free throw, puts it up, front rims it. That's no good. Out of there. Rebound pulled out of there. Cruz with it. She'll take it off over the right side. Dupree right there matching up with her. That's a great matchup to watch. And knocked out of bounds. 2 great athletes down there really going head to head. So Patriots will have it. They'll have the ball on the inbounds. Clark will have the duty. Looking. They get the ball right in over in here to Harris. Harris back up here to Clark. Clark back over to Harris. Now back. What do we got? A whistle down low away from the ball. See where they're going to call. Either Shreve or Terwilliger, one or the other. Yeah, they're going to call Terwilliger with that foul. Reese going to pick up her 4th foul. So I'm sure that'll sit her down. Coming in for her over here is Grace Richter back into the game. So looking. They get the ball right in and lose it out. We'll go the other way. Harris couldn't hang on to that one, and we'll just turn it over and go the other way. So the Lady Govs will have it with 2:28 on the clock in the third quarter. On the inbounds, they get the ball right into Dupree. Dupree with it. She'll take it down off over the right side. Gets it back off over in here to Taylor. Now back out up on top over in here to Barry. Barry sets a pick in there for Dupree up on top. Gets it to Christofferson. Now back up over in here to Richter. Moving the ball smartly. Taking it down. And shot goes up and in. That's good. Out of there by Graceland Taylor. There's almost a steal. Now taking the ball back up. Here comes Johnson. Sending the ball up ahead. Gets it in here to Cruz. Cruz with it across the timeline. Just barely got it across. Taking it down the lane. Stepping through. Turnaround shot goes up and in. That's good. She's got 10-13 into the game right now. Now bringing the ball back up. Here comes Dupree. Dupree better have eyes in the back of her head right now. Dupree will take the ball down off over the right side. Down the lane. And we got a foul. Lennox Dupree has a great start motion out there. So who we got coming in for Douglas? We got number 5 coming in. Let's see who that is. We'll get it figured out here in just a second. Trying to take it back up. Now taken away over there by Douglas out there. Blaisher, Emma Blaisher. Who got that one? Dupree got that one. I got to give credit where credit was due out there. So I'll try to get everybody back on here. There's Douglas. Blaisher is out there right now. Okay, checking into the game in here for Pierre coming down. That's Molly Olson coming into the game. On the inbounds, they get the ball right in here to Harris. Harris gets it right back over in here to Clark. Clark sends the ball up ahead. And that one will sail out of bounds, and the Lady Govs will have it. They just have had no answer, the Lady Patriots, no answer for the pressure out there of the Lady Govs. Barry with the ball on the inbounds, getting it right in here. Here you go. Dupree will take it down the lane, steps through, lays it up and in. That's good. Lennox Dupree taking the ball back out. And almost a steal, and they're going to call a jump ball. Okay, coming in here for Douglas, that's Riley LaJoy. That'll sit down Clark. Pot's right, here we go. Cruz will have the ball on the inbounds. Got to find somebody in there. Looking in there. Finally getting the ball right in here to LaJoy. Cruz will get it right back. Now going to push it back up. Lady Govs get back quick. Now back off over the left side. Cruz with it. Almost lose it out there. Great D out there by Dupree. Back over the left side. I told you that was a great matchup out there, and we got a foul. They'll call the foul. We're going to call Christofferson on that one. That'll be number 2 on her. Cruz will have the ball on the inbounds. Looking. Needs to get it in somewhere. Sending the ball way over the top to Shreve. Shreve down the lane. She'll put it up. In and out. No good. Knocked out of bounds. Which way? Patriots will have it. So Cruz will have the ball. Far side underneath their own basket. Looking. And what do we got? We got a foul away from. See what they're going to call. They're going to call Shreve. That's 4 on her. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Barry with the ball on the inbounds. Gets it right into Lennox Dupree. She's just a junior, folks. You get her back next year. And the ball back off over the left side, back out up on top to Barry. Barry with it, drives the lane, nowhere to go. Feeds it off over the right side, over in here to Taylor. Barry for 3, in and out, that's no good. Rebound, gets it right back. Trying to move the ball back around. Good ball movement, have over here to Taylor. Taylor take it down the lane, pops it back up in here to Barry. Barry down the lane, handing the ball back out. Shot goes up by Christopherson. That's no good. Found the iron out there. And that's the end of the third quarter of play. At the end of 3 quarters out there, the Pierre Lady Govs have 56. The Douglas Lady Patriots have 35. I'm Smokey Mark. You're listening to KGFX, 1060 AM and 103.1 FM. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter in 1 minute.
RG Media Group Sports is the official voice of the Pierre Governors.
Keenels wants to run again, and he's got room. 40, 30, foot race to the 10, 5, and a touchdown. Pierre will come back and set up Avery Kaiser on the outside left through the block, and that's down.
The official voice of the Pierre Governors, River 92.7, and also at the River 92.7 page of the DRG News app, brought to you by Golden Buffalo and DRGnews.com.
Riverview RV Park overlooks Lake Sharp on the Missouri River. They have all the amenities, from full hookups, laundry, showers, dog park, play area, and free Wi-Fi. There's no need to drive across the country. When here in central South Dakota, you can find some of the best fishing and the most spectacular sunrises and sunsets. Call us today at 605-280-6266 or reserve your next camping spot online at briggsrvpark.com. Make Riverview RV Park your home away from home experience.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Catch everything on DRGnews.com or GoGovs.live out there on the worldwide intertube. Taking the ball back, there's Barry. Barry gives it off over the left side to Richter. Richter with it, back off of the right side to Barry. Barry looking back around. She takes it off, turned away. Now back out up on top to Christopherson. Back in there to the middle, in here to Richter, popping the ball back out. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Back over the left side. Taking it down low. Turnaround shot by Terwilliger. Just rolls off the rim. That's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Clark. And here we go. Big steal come back by the Govs. Govs with it. Get it over the right side. They reset the shot clock. In here to Barry. Now moving the ball back over. And now skip pass over the left side to Dupree. Dupree puts up a short J. That's good. Bringing the ball back up. Here you go. Cruz with it. Good pick set out of there. Now works it back off over to the left side in here to Harris. And that'll be knocked out of bounds. She loses it out, and the Lady Govs will have it. Little frustration checking in out there. Down by 23 here. The Patriots are on the bottom side of this one. Now bringing the ball back up. Here comes Barry. Barry with it. Looking, thinks 3. Now swings it over to the left side. Over in here to Richter. Now back to Barry. Barry will drive it down the lane. Nowhere to go. Pulled back out of there. Needs some help. And we got a foul call. See if they give that. That could be a go on LaJoy. See who they give it to. I don't propose to be having stripes out here tonight. So on the inbounds, looking, lob pass over the top. They get it to Dupree. Now back up over in here to Richter. Gets it off over the right side to Barry. Barry drives baseline, pulls up for a 10-footer. That's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Blazier. She'll outlet it over in here to Cruz. Cruz with it. Now picks up speed. She'll take it down the lane. Puts up a running one-hander. That's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Richter. Richter with it. She'll get it off to Dupree. Dupree with it. Good crossover move. Takes it down the lane. Lays it up. That's no good. Right there cleaning it up is Terwilliger. Boy, she knows her job. We call it the trash man. Pick him up and put him back in. Bringing it down the other side. There's Cruz. Cruz with it. Now back out up on top to Clark. Back off over the left side down here to Harris. Harris steps through, and that's good. Got the Euro step on that one. 5:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Barry in there to Terwilliger. Terwilliger with it, looking. Hand it back off. Dupree for 3. That's good. She has 6 threes into the game. When I have to pick a player of the game, don't go past her name. Now picking it back up. Here comes Cruz. Cruz with it. She'll take it down over the right side. Back off over the right side. Great matchup between those two. Cruz along with Dupree stepping in the lane. Shot goes up. That's no good. Cruz gets it back, puts it up and in. That's good. Now bringing the ball back up here the other way. Back over in here to Barry. Barry into the backcourt looking. In here to the high post to Williger. Down the lane, gets it back out to Dupree, right side. Barry for three. That's rims in and out, no good. Rebound Blacher. Blacher with it, hands the ball back off over to the left side to Cruz. Cruz with it, gets on her horse. 4:43 and the clock runs. Moving the ball back around the other side. Barry got away with one there. She takes it down over the right side. The shot goes up by Cruz. That's no good. Rebound out of there. Send the ball up ahead to Terwilliger. She goes up. That's good. She's got 15 into the game right now. We got a timeout on the court. 4:23 to play. It is the Pierre Lady Govs with 65. The Douglas Lady Patriots 39. We'll be back in 1 minute.
John Hoffman Electric is your neighborhood electrical service contractor and so much more. No job is too big or too small for our team of professionals. We pride ourselves on keeping up with new technologies such as Aerial, an augmented reality visual tool used to customize and experience a finished space before breaking ground. So whether you're building new or renovating a home, farm, or commercial space, let John Hoffman Electric light the way. John Hoffman is a proud sponsor of all local activities broadcast on Live Ticket TV.
Briggs Trucking and Construction in Fort Pierre provides quality freight transportation services, cargo hauling, excavation, and demolition services. They also specialize in dirt and gravel work for everything from commercial work to new construction. Briggs Trucking and Construction will haul everything from light poles to farm and agricultural supplies. The bigger the job or the bigger the load, the better, as that is where their expertise really shines. Contact Briggs Trucking and Construction at 605-280-2848 or email them at cbriggs25@pi.midco.net to visit about your next project.
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
In defense of the Lady Patriots out there, they have lost number 11, Raina Johnson, out with a broken arm. That was their key player out there. Back off over the right side, over in here to Dupree. Dupree with it, up on top to Christofferson. Now looking back again to Williger, back off over the right side, moving it back around, up on top to Dupree. She'll take it down the lane, pops it back out. Long three out there, can't find any length on that one out there by Terwilliger. Now taking it down over the right side, here comes Cruz. Cruzy with it, back off over to the left side, over in here to Johnson, comes back into the middle, top of the post. Now looking back around to Shreve. Shreve with it, looking, has a poke checked away out of there, handing the ball back off. Down here to Cruz. She'll step through. Shot goes up and in. That's good. Boy, she is some kind of a fire plug out there. Now bringing the ball back up. Here comes Dupree. Dupree with it. Taking it off over to the right side. Down the lane, looking back around. Skip pass over the left side. Over in here to Barry. Barry looking. Terwilliger sends it off over the right side. In here to Richter. Richter back out up on top to Christofferson. Great ball movement out here. They're back in that 2-3 zone out there. Trying to get the help side going. Back in there, 6 seconds. Down the lane, shot goes up, no good. Good defense played out of there by the Patriots. Now going to take the ball back up. Here comes Johnson. She'll has the ball knocked out, and she'll turn it over. So here we go. We got everybody coming in out here. Okay, Sargent's coming in. Jost is coming in. They cleaned the bench up out there. Graceland Taylor is in there right now. We have Lavin Price in there right now, and I know you get to play with one more. Shot goes up, in and out. No good out there. We'll try to catch up to you here in a second. Out of there, I said Jost. Down low in there is Soma, Addie Soma. Pulling it back around out here, 2:31 on the clock. They'll take it down off over the right side to Johnson. Johnson goes baseline. She's turned away. Sends the ball back out, trying to move the ball back around. Out in here, they've got the young girls coming in. We'll get the list for who that is on the Patriots. Back off over the left side. There's a big steal out of there by the Patriots. They'll take it down the lane, backing it back out, getting the ball up on top, moving the ball back around. Back over the left side to Sargent. Sargent with it. Boy, she got those loud raspberry chews. Back over the right side. You can't miss her out there. Taking down on, and they're going to call a foul. So in here for Douglas, Ashland Blasius. So let's see here. Who else we got in? Coming in here for Douglas again. That's Blasier. We got 2 Blasiers out there right now. Now picking the ball back up over here. Up on top, trying to move it back around. Jost with it. Gets it back to Sargent. Sargent with it, top of the key. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Now back out up on top to Sporer. Sporer into the game. Shot goes up, in and out. That's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Douglas. Ashland Blasier gets the ball back off. Now going to take the ball back down. Off over the left side. And their shot goes up. Who made that one? Okay, coming up here. That's Blasier knocking that one down. Now pulling it back around. Up on top to Sargent. Sargent looking. Skips the ball off over the left side to Jost. Jost with it. Goes into the middle. Now feeds it off over the right side. Down the lane. Gets away with a high dribble. Nope. Late call. They're going to call her for the travel and we'll go the other way. 1:03 on the clock. So Blasier will have the ball on the inbounds. Taryn Schroyer. They get the ball into her. Looking. Gets it off over in here to Blasier. Blasier looking back around. Picks up the dribble. Now backing it back out. Takes it down and into the middle. They're going to say that's a Pierre foul. That's Sargent going to pick that one up, Brianna Sargent. So Schroyer with the ball on the inbounds, under a minute to play. And there's a foul. Sargent's going to pick that one up. She is a big body out there, and when she fouls you, you know it. You know, the thing about it is there's no small, medium, and large. If you're going to do it, get your money's worth. On the inbounds. I think I can say it out here tonight, my known statement out there. On the inbounds, putting it back out of there. I think the cat's in the bag and the bag's in the river on this one. Handing the ball back out. Here come the Patriots trying to get something done. Looking back around, back out up on top to Blasier. Blasier with it. She'll take it down off over the right side. Sporer really working hard out there. Now picking up the dribble. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Looking back around, needs some help. They get her trapped. Back out up on top. In there, 17 seconds. Into the middle. Turnaround shot goes up by Schroer. That's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Price. Now they'll get it back off. Over in here to Jost. Left side. Shot goes up. That's no good. Fire with it again. That's no good by Sporer. In there, 1 second, and that's game, folks. The final on this one, the Pierre Governors win this one going away by a final score of 65-44. Well, don't go away too far. We'll be back with the post game. We'll have some opportunities to give you the final books on this one out there. I'm Smokey Mark. You're listening to KGFX. We'll be back in 1 minute with the halftime stats.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care. For over 130 years, Bank West has earned long-term customer relationships by continually adapting to current customer needs while never losing touch with its South Dakota roots. With all our branch...
Welcome back to the Oahe Federal Credit Union Press Box. Oahe Federal Credit Union, where people are worth more than money.
Buckling up is the best way to save your life in a crash. Do it for your family and friends. You got someplace to be. Let's give you the final books on this one. For Douglas out there, Coley Cruz has 7 field goals, 3 out of 4 from the line. That's 14, and that's 17 total for her. Ramsey Johnson has 4 out there. Bailey Clark has 2. Olivia Harris, she hit the only 3s out there for the Patriots. She has 2 threes, 2 field goals. That's 6. Add 4 to that, that's 10. 4 of 4 from the line. She had 14. That puts 2 girls in double figures for the Patriots out there. Down here, Chloe Shreve, she has 2. She's 2 out of 4 from the line out there. Riley LaJoy has 2 out there. And Blaisher has 2. So for your Pierre Lady Govs out there, Elise Christofferson, she has 4 into the game out there. Lennox Dupree, well, what can I say? Player of the game out there, brought to you by Bauman Lumber out there. So our player of the game tonight is Lennox Dupree. She has 6 3-pointers, that's 18. She has 4 field goals, that's 8. So that's 26. She leads all scorers tonight with 26 points out there. Ryan Berry, she has 2 threes out there, that's 6. A field goal, that's 8. And she has 11, perfect 3 of 3 from the line. Reese Twilliger, they got her going in the second half. She has 7 field goals, that's 14, 1 out of 3 from the line. She's got a total of 15. There's 3 girls in double figures. Grace Richter out there, 1 out of 3 from the line, a field goal. She's got 3 points out there. Gracelyn Taylor again has 6 out there as she has 3 field goals. Again, your player of the game out in here be Lennox Dupree. If I had to go to the other side, I have to say what a great matchup we had between Lennox Dupree and Coley Cruz. We were absolutely treated to a great game with some good athletes out there. But Lennox Dupree will be your player of the game out there tonight. So once again on your Wagner Auto scoreboard, the final on this one, the Pierre Lady Govs moved to 7-2 on the season. The Douglas Lady Patriots will move down to 1-8. I'm Smokey Mark, glad to be on the microphone out here tonight. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.